I've got one more.
Okay.
Just to throw some fun in, because I thought we can't do TR3B without mentioning Captain Randy Kramer.
Who?
Captain Randy Kramer.
Who? Who's this Randy guy?
Right, so there's a video, I'm going to put a link to the video in the description. This description's going to be full of fucking links.
Right. But at least YouTube will find it.
Yeah. Right. But Captain Randy Kramer, right? Secret Space Program, US Medical Corps Special Section, Captain Randy Kramer.
It sounds like a fake name straight away. But, okay.
He shares information. There's a video at the top of this article, so I'm going to put this link to this article in where you can find the video. He shares information in this interview about the homobed healing technology, life at the Lunar Operations Command, weapons and gear used by the Mars Defense Force, Project Moonshadow, ICC and MCC politics, the 2015 Martial Worker Revolt, and Mars life forms, and much more.
Right, hold on. You've done this on purpose. A break that take all the information.
I was like, think I'm going back.
You got fucking jaws on the fucking on the fucking reel here. What? Did you my eyes? What?
Do you want me to repeat that?
Can we just break it down into bits, please? Please.
Right, so
I've never heard of this, and quite frankly, my poor brain has gone. You've just said 17 things in a row, and I can't remember.
I realised I keep saying when we do these shows, I keep going like, well, I went down a rabbit hole. I was like, so what? I'm going to put a bit of the rabbit hole in tonight. I'm going to go right to the end to hit you with it.
So the worst thing is though, like we said in previous videos, like you talk to me like I'm supposed to know this shit. This is my breakfast. Oh yeah, I know about that. No problem. Like Batman knows. I'm going to throw out 36 phrases, and Craig knows them all.
No, that wasn't my intention. My intention was, there's Marlon, here's a fucking bus. Let's hit you with it and see how you respond.
I've not responded well, have I?
This is just so many times I go, I went down the rabbit hole and I don't put the rabbit hole in because we try to do correct stuff. And I thought, you know what? Tonight's going to be funny. I'm just going to throw a bit of fucking rabbit hole in just to see how you respond to this.
I'm going to try and take the rabbit hole with a fucking digger.
Right, so, shall I...
First line, please. Just the first point. Get to the first point.
Secret Space Program, United States Medical Corps Special Section, Captain Randy Kramer.
Okay.
Or, if you prefer, SSP USNC Special Section, Captain Randy Kramer.
Don't say it in fucking that terms. So... a space program with medical guys.
No, apparently its official name is Secret Space Program. They are not the SP, they're the SSP. They are the Secret Space, they call themselves the Secret Space Program.
This is not good.
We're not even going to the good shit yet.
Not like... For anybody who wants to know me.
Oh, this is better than I imagined, and it's only going to get better. If you're getting stuck up on this bit, the rest is going to be fucking gold.
So, okay.
So, we got the SSP out of the way, yeah?
No, we have not got it. It's not out of the way.
We're not moving on yet, alright.
It's not out of the way at all. So, if anybody who knows me would...
So, we're not even getting past the point, I'm going to give first 3 words.
So, anyone who knows me would know that I am, every week you see me, I'm fucking detailed. In fact, I print this fucking tree out before I come to these shows. I'd say myself, I'm relatively...
But were we not talking, were you not in agreement earlier that Gary McKinnon saw the off-world register of off-world officers and the fleet of ships? We talked about that earlier on.
I did not agree at all. I said, he said he saw that. It doesn't mean I agree with that. Are you staring porridge? What are you fucking doing now? I didn't say I agreed with that. So, hold on, right. It doesn't help that I've been drinking and trying to deconstruct this in my fucking brain that's now fogged up.
Gary McKinnon saw a manifesto of off-world officers. Richie said we've got the technology to travel through the stars. Why is the SSP so hard to comprehend?
Because right. I will tell you. I've been stalling, so I'll tell you my thought process if that helps.
Mm-hmm.
And that might help people at home to understand how I try to think. I'm thinking the first thing is, do we have the technology to do it?
Richie says we do, yes.
Do we have the secret personnel who are officially trained to do it?
Gary McKinnon said he saw the manifesto of them.
Do we have the finances looking at block budgets? Is it possible?
Black projects, black budget, yeah.
And therefore, do we have the ability to keep the secret from radar, keep the secret from Russian who are looking at space all the time? Is there an ability to go, we can stick this up there and nobody's going to see it?
Gary McKinnon actually had American and Russian and Chinese officers on the manifesto, so yes.
So it could potentially be a joined up...
It's a joined up global thing.
A joined up global that America are paying for.
The world government's paying for.
Oh, we're going to NWO now. Let's not talk.
Right, can we get past the first 3 words? Because the first 3 words is secret space program. We've not got past. I've got 2 pages here.
But let's just say Donald Trump said he wants to create one. So that he wants to create a space program who can look around space and a Star Wars program effectively.
Did we not just say earlier in the video that the president is not the highest authority and hasn't got a clue what's going on in CIA block?
You just hit me with some bullshit, right? And I'm trying to think things out.
And I'm disproving what we said earlier. We agreed earlier the president is not the highest authority and wouldn't know about CIA block budgets.
Right. When I do this program, right, I need to sit down and go, okay, let's link fallacy with logic.
No, you're the seat of your pants now. I've taken everything you said this episode and thrown it back in your face. You said earlier in this episode that the president...
What was that? Yeah, what? See you later.
You said the president, you believe the president is not the highest authority, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So you can't throw that, you think Donald Trump knows. No, Donald Trump, yeah, he's creating Space Force because he thinks he's out there doing it, and the rest of the shadow government and the CIA and stuff are going, they're going to be doing this for 50 years.
So just to be fair, normally what I would do is if someone makes a statement, I would look at that statement and go, is there any evidence to support that statement? And what are the counter arguments? This is a big statement that I don't know. I've got no ability to go, let's counter argue it because I've not looked at it, thought about it.
This is why I threw it right at the end of the book. And also, you can't discount the statement because we've not got past the first 3 words.
For fuck's sake! So this might be the most entertaining video.
Literally, the first 3 words is secret space program. We've not got past them.
But it's so simple. I've not heard of it, right?
Well, that's why it's called the secret space program.
So
what we call the well-known space program.
Okay. I'm gonna.
That everybody knows about its space program.
I respond. It's not. So what I'm gonna pretend, right? Okay. Because I don't know of anything that you just fucking said.
I'm not even started. It gets so much better.
Right. This goes against everything I believe and how I investigate. So, okay, I'm going to say...
I can't believe you're shitting on Randy... I can't believe you're shitting on SSP USNC Special Section Captain Randy Kramer before you even heard his story.
Are you sure people at home are going, what's that bullshit Badger's just said? It's not just me. I'm sure our 10 viewers who are watching right now has gone, what the fuck is that all about?
No, I'm sure they've just gone, I'm going to pause this, I'm getting the fucking popcorn.
Why did you have to do that? You know how fucking late it is?
Because it amuses me.
Right, okay. Do you know what? Before we start, I'm going for a piss. Fuck off! So, even though we just come back, we just took a break because I needed to calm down. I'm just going to drink some beer.
Right. So, secret secret space program.
Have you got a pen? Get me a pen.
You are not stabbing me in the eye.
Get me a fucking pen.
You are not stabbing me in the eye.
I need to write some stuff down. I need a pen. I need a pen. Right, okay. No, a proper pen, not a fucking highlighter pen. Right, I've got one. Right.
Oh, man, this fucking... There we go, number 2.
So you're getting...
This is in real time.
You're getting insight into my brain. I need to think about things in a... I shouldn't even consider fucking credence. I mean, writing this down. What? This is so goddamn. But either way, we've got lots of spaceships and shit. What was it giving some serious... Read the fucking thing again. Just read it again.
You say read it again. Can I read the full paragraph? Can I get past the first 3 words?
I will shit your steps unless you read it. Read the whole thing. Read the whole thing. I'm fucking ruined here. Okay. Stop crying. Read.
Secret space program.
I fucking done.
Do you get to the 5th word? Secret Space Program, United States Medical Corps Special Section Captain Randy Kramer shares information about the holobed healing technology, life at Lunar Operations Command, weapon and gear used by the Mars Defense Force, Project Moonshadow, ICC and MCC politics, the 2015 Martian Worker Revolt, Mars life forms, and much more.
I'm going. I am fucking done.
No, you're not. We're getting through this. Come on.
How in the fuck am I supposed to digest 35 conspiracies in fucking 4 sentences?
I'm going to break it down for you. If you let me get past the opening paragraph, I'm going to break it down for you. Right? I've got notes on... It's an hour-long interview video, but I've got notes here for you. Right?
Hold on. I can't... You've just given me 4 different conspiracy theories in a fucking sentence. And you're like, what do you think of that? How the fuck do I know?
Well, if you allow me to continue,
right, I'm just
we
going
can
to
break it down.
I'll drink and let you fucking talk because I am done. And I'm sorry I've gone off on one because that's not me normally, but I am fucking done. Right, okay. So this is bullshit, right?
The first thing that SSSP USMC Special Section Commander Randy Kramer talks about. I can't even say that without laughing. Medical beds.
Okay.
Holobed, aka medical bed or med beds. Randy and his partners, now he's left the SSP, are developing
Partners
this
say
technology.
we're not partners.
No, they're developing this technology to work on Earth. Originally, this is a fully developed Arcturian technology. Right? And by Arcturian, it means an extraterrestrial human hybridization. Right? Technology has been used for decades already. People's physiological age will not be reverted younger than approximately 40 years. It uses individuals' own genetic profile to restore health, not using a preset template developed according to someone else's standards. So this is a holobed that can cure any illness. It takes your genetic input and reverts you back to 40 years old.
Is this? Right. I'm sure there's a Tom Cruise, but it's not Elysium. Oblivion. This is it. Yeah. So Oblivion's got this bed where not Elysium. Sorry, it is Elysium with Matt Damon. So humans are desolate on Earth. The fucking world's falling to pieces, but they've got this big wheel in space with all the hyper technology and all the elites and stuff for living. But you can live in this. You can go to this bed, and it can heal anything. And he's trying to get to this space station effectively with his family and his friends to heal them of cancer and all sorts of things. So it's a sci-fi trope.
There's a great bit in the interview I've watched, because I managed to watch about 20 minutes of it.
You fucking watched, you actually gave this.
About 20 minutes, I'm not going to spoil it right. But he makes a point about the med bed, is like they're putting restrictions on because he's left to make the technology. For the USA to make the technology available would be breaching the Intergalactic Espionage Act.
Can I ask you a question before I go any further? What the fuck has this got to do with TR3B?
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay,
right?
please do, because I'm fucking mind wrapped here.
So he says there's a great bit in the interview where he says they only use the med beds to revert you back to your genetic profile at 40 years old, right?
This is Montauk Project.
Because they've used it to regenerate people to 20, but when they've had like 60, 70 to regenerate to 20, they went out and started partying and drinking like they were 20 and making the same adolescent mistakes they made before. So people just get silly, so we don't revert back any lower than 40, so you keep maturity. Love that point. Alright,
Are you reading me a comic book? Is this real?
No, this is a video you can watch. Lunar Operations Command.
I am not against the idea that we've got more on Mars or more on the Moon than we say we have.
Right, so you're
I'm
not
not
against
against
moon bases. And me personally, like you said, the moon landing, I can't understand how we got to the moon 50 years ago and we've still not gone back. Like, we fucking, if the military's ahead of us, we've not gone back publicly, but we've gone back militarily or secretly, yeah.
Or privately, yeah.
He says that there is, in fact, a moon base. It's called Lunar Operations Command. The first point he makes is it uses antiquated 1970s era construction and furniture.
So you can imagine walking to that 70s show as you
Yeah. Like, we pull out this, but we haven't get shit back on since.
Where's Donna? Where's Donna?
Moon personnel are from other secret factions such as Zeta Reticulans, which are lizard people.
I'm not responding.
I'm going to put this wrong. Neuschwabenlander,
Sounds German.
or New Schwabenland, which is the Nazi faction of the moon base.
Yeah.
Apparently there was some that the Nazi moon base decompressed, so they had to move into the moon
20
base.
years before anyone went to the moon,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine, yeah.
And the moon colony population is approximately 200,000.
Can I ask you a question? Are you reading this just to piss me off? Or do you actually think this is evidence?
I'm just reading to piss you off. I just love your reaction.
Because this is absolute garbage.
The moon spaceport base.
Oh, for fuck's sake, what now?
It's multiple spacecraft base, totaling 150 metres wide, 10 to 12 floors high. Spacecraft bays are filled with mostly TR3B spacecraft and some TR3Gs.
Okay.
The TR3B cockpit is like a typical antiquated military aircraft cockpit. The TR3G cockpit is made from advanced materials such as carbon fibre and is more modern looking.
So, I'm trying to make a leap in my brain here.
So the TR3Bs are not coming from American test bases in Antelope Valley. They're coming from the moon.
So, I'm just trying to make a leap here. That if we accept that TR3B exists, it's got anti-gravity, and as you were saying before, they've got the ability to go to 40G but only feel like 4G, and when you get out of
reduce
resistance,
inertial mass inside, and yeah.
why wouldn't it be able to land on Mars, on Moon, and everywhere else?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Well, it's a spacefaring craft, so why wouldn't it? If Apollo could get there, why shouldn't TR3B? Really?
So I think theoretically, if that craft exists, it could do a whole host of things I can't prove. And this is exactly the same, where I could personally write something. So if the TR3B exists and it could do all those sorts of things, I could write a fucking brilliant sci-fi story around that.
He goes on to talk about the Air Defence Force.
It's not Men in Black.
Right, they have a flag. It's bluish grey with a gold fringe, rocket ship with a swirling stars. Uniforms are homogenised despite what country or nationality a person comes from. So there's no... On the SS we have a British flag and an American flag and a Russian flag or a Japanese flag on your arm. None of that. Everyone wears the same thing. And some personnel are civilians. It's not all military.
So outside of this one particular person saying this...
Oh, we've got nothing.
Okay, I'm glad. Please continue.
Solar Warden and Radiant Guardian squadrons are operated by the US Navy.
What's Solar Warden?
These are equivalent to the Navy's current Atlantic Fleet and Pacific Fleet of ships, divided up to provide operations to half of the solar system. So Solar Wardens is protecting the inner half of the solar system, and Radiant Guardian Fleet is the outer part of the solar system.
Did you know that I run a project called Solar Fuck You Bastard? It's got 14 TR3Bs, 16 aliens and 14 moon bases. I'm going to put that on the internet page and release it.
That's about as much credit as this.
And you're going to talk about it in a conspiracy channel.
Can I keep going about the general mentions in his interview?
Just fucking talk.
In medical technologies and full body scanners for diagnostic purposes.
When was this released, this page?
Not off the top of my head right now, I don't know.
Because it's fucking copying Oblivion. Yeah, but
clothing and other items of trade with extraterrestrial races are sourced from multiple contractors. Some spaceships are made on Earth and elsewhere. The ICC, which is the Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate, funds the lunar base, but does not manage the lunar base. The lunar base is managed by military under Black Ops, costing less than $1 billion per year. Then we have the Mars Defence Force.
Hold on, lost in $1 billion a year?
Yeah.
We spent over $2 billion in track and trace on fucking COVID. On fucking track and trace!
But the Americans run a lunar base for less than $1 billion a year.
Right, can we fucking stop talking now?
No, I just want to get to the end of this. Just
okay,
get through this, please.
Okay.
So we've got to the Mars Defence Force now. So we've got Mars Colonies, which is the MCC, the Mars Colony Corporation.
Can I just say before you finish, this is the most you've hurt me
oh no.
in 12 weeks.
The Mars Colony Corporation, an accounting and management system for financial accountability to the ICC. Ares Primus is a location near the Moon's equator. Mars, the indigenous insectoid species were more defensive. The reptoid species were more aggressive. On Mars, we wear body armour suits without hydraulic physical assistance. We have a quiet railgun armament. Project Moonshadow is human engineering program in which Randy's body was developed. So he's not human. He was created in a lab under Project Moonshadow.
This is not alien. Okay.
People's misconception of what defines a cyborg soldier. Randy did not have many technological implants or machinery to fulfill what most people think of as a cyborg. Randy was DNA encoded and designed in a lab, then implanted into his mother for full-term gestation and early childhood rearing. He was not traumatised emotionally as with MK Ultra or Monarch military programs.
I'm traumatised emotionally right now listening to this shit.
Current super soldiers in modern development programs are no longer programmed using trauma. One of Randy's commanding officers is over 100 years old, but continues to use age regression technology provided by the medbeds, so he looks no older than 40.
Okay.
The insectoids on Mars usually send out swarms of genetically modified soldiers to fight Randy and his group. At one point, Randy approached them in a friendly manner and initiated a more or less positive relationship with them. They were mostly dark brown coloured. Insectoids had a psionic/spiritual relationship with the planet of Mars. Mars Defence Force personnel usually didn't have discussion about spiritual or religious belief system. On Mars in 2015, there was a worker revolt that protested the basic slavery system that exists there implemented by humans on the Martian insectoid race. I'm done. That's it. That's all I've got. Thoughts?
I've got many.
you'd like to share?
I do not think we've got enough time for this podcast. All I will say is, when my daughter came over to me and said, Dad, I've been told at school that Noah had an ark because God flooded the planet because he was not fucking happy with humans, and all the animals went in 2 by 2. That is more logical than this fucking shit you just said to me.
I just thought it'd be funny if I got a bit of rabbit hole in, and I wasn't disappointed.
I tell you what, it's known me a long time, and
which says a long time means 35 years.
and I'd say Badger is pretty good at knowing for a fact, but my logical part of my brain goes, hold on a second, then throws at me 37 hours worth of viewing. It goes, just give a response in 10 minutes.
But in this same episode, in this exact same episode, you agreed the TR3B is a spacefaring craft. You agreed on black budget.
I didn't agree with the space. I did not agree it was. I said to you,
it could be.
It could be.
So why is this not could be?
Because there's about 40,000 leaps of faith. This is not a good podcast.
I didn't exactly throw me on amusement. It is funny.
It's funny to you, isn't it?
I think it's funny to them.
They're not laughing.
Yeah.
They're with me going, Badger's a dickhead. He just read some sci-fi bullshit that could very well fit in Scientology.
No, right,
This is Scientology's last paragraph.
I'm right. This is not sci-fi bullshit. This is the rantings of a mentally ill person. This is not. Let's not quantify it with sci-fi. It takes hard work and skill and a good writer to write sci-fi. This is the rantings of a mentally ill man.
I do not even think I can close whether TR3B exists with this on my brain. And I don't even know my I don't even know my period. The time of fucking day. Cut this shit! We're not including this in the video. Badger's gonna cut this. Because this is 35 minutes of your wasted time and my wasted time of absolute bollocks. For his amusement.
This is purely for my amusement, and I do not apologise. I feel like I'm about to start crying with laughter, but my face is proud as fuck right now.
You just wasted my time. If 25 people watch this video, that's 16 hours of wasted time.
I'm not even laughing, I'm just fucking wheezing.
Do you know what? Go take a walk. Why did you even read this? This is Hubbard fucking making the last paragraph of Scientology up and reading it to me.
This is the shit I end up researching every week going down a rabbit hole, and we always go,
That's fine.
I went down a rabbit hole, but we brought it back, it's like, do you know what? No. I'm not going to include the rabbit hole this week because this is fucking hilarious.
That's fine.
I thought it'd be funny to give it to you. I didn't think it'd be this fucking funny.
You keep your fucking rabbit hole. Right, do you remember when I said I went down a rabbit hole on the moon? I think it was a fucking moon landing. So I can't remember which one. I said, I went down a rabbit hole, but I debunked myself. And I debunked it without you even needing to fucking talk to me. Right?
I showed you a bit of the rabbit hole in Denver Airport when I went down the rabbit hole, but here's these photographs and we kind of debunked the rabbit hole together because like I could have beaten the rabbit hole, but here's kind of where it goes, and every time it goes to an alien base it comes back to this one interview and here's the evidence and photographs and all that. This was just... I'm sorry for wasting your time, but it just amused me.
So, from what I can guess, partly guess, is the last 35 to 40 minutes of your time He knew it was bullshit. Wanted to see if my brain would melt for your amusement.
So you want to waste up their time because they are amused. Are you not amused?
Are you not entertained?
There's everyone there watching now going, just one more fight, finish him.
I'm gonna go goose frabber.
Nanu. Are you part of the fucking LLC or the MDS?
This does not exist.
Or the SSP?
For fuck's sake, Badger.
I can't even, I'm just wheezing. My laughter is just wheezing right now.
And you fuckers might think this is fucking trivial. I'm gonna fucking purple and nurple this cunt after this video.
Next episode, if I were black eye, you know why.
I am not impressed.
I am.
You just wasted 40 minutes of a fucking podcast. You've waited 40 minutes.
You think I wasted it. I don't think I wasted it. The people at home don't think I wasted it.
For this bullshit.
They're finding this funny as fuck.
Do you know what? I am willing to change my fucking outcome of my thought of TR3B because of this bullshit that you've just given me. I had an opinion. I thought I knew where I was going. You pulled this stunt and I'm willing to fucking shaft you. I am. Right, we're concluding now because he's a dickhead, right? Try to stop laughing and conclude this fucking video.
So, this will be cut as an extra episode. That last 30 minutes will be an extra episode. I think that should be like just not even on YouTube, just a Facebook video. Just, I can resist, Paul. Sorry.
Knob.
When I sound that crazy shit, I'm like, I'm saying that till end. I'm throwing out. Well, let's have a serious discussion. I'm just gonna throw this in. Sorry, I can resist. Let's.
No, you don't get to close your video after calming down. You're going to close your video now. Don't fucking cut this. It says cut it. I want this video to show there's no fucking cuts. It might have gone clap clap. No. He can fucking close his arguments while pissing his pants. He's a dick. Close it!
We're closing.
Fucking close it! And if he's cut this, I'll be fucking upset. It's fucking had it. Had it.
That whole 40 minutes is staying.
It's fucking staying in because you're a dickhead. Close the fucking show. Close the fucking show. No, don't fucking drink. Close the fucking show.
Close the show. Alright, I'll close the show.
I get angry and fucking spitting now.
Right. So, we know for the fact that Black Hawk projects exist.
Yes, dickhead, you
we know the black budget's there. We talked about it at length. We know the greatest plane ever made.
Are you so calm right now?
Because you're talking about close, I'm closing.
I'm fucking bubbling like a fucking volcano.
So we know the greatest plane ever made, which is the SR-71 Blackbird, came out of black budgets.
No, it's a fucking Concorde.
You know, the SR-71, as much as I love Concorde and my grandma built it, the SR-71 is just fucking amazing. Every aspect is fantastic. Probably the greatest plane ever built. We know Project Aurora would have